this episode, we will be discussing California Landlord Mold Disclosure Laws. The California Health and Safety Code, Chapter 18, Section 26147 and 26148 requires landlords to make the following disclosures with regard to mold on the premises. If the landlord knows or believes, residential landlords shall provide written disclosure to prospective and current tenants of the affected units when the residential landlord knows or has reasonable cause to believe that mold, both visible and invisible, is present that affects the unit or the building, and the mold either exceeds the permissible exposure limits established by subdivisions A, B, and C of the Health and Safety Code, Section 26103, or poses a health threat. Air and surface tests not required. A residential landlord shall not be required to conduct air or surface tests of units or buildings to determine whether the presence of molds exceeds the permissible exposure limits established by subdivisions A and B of Section 26103. Prospective and current tenants must be notified. The written disclosure required from the landlord shall be provided to prospective tenants prior to entering into the rental or lease agreement, and to current tenants in affected units as soon as is reasonably practical. Written disclosure of potential health risks. Residential landlords shall provide written disclosure to prospective tenants of the potential health risks and the health impact that may result from exposure to mold by distributing a consumer-oriented booklet developed and disseminated by the Department of Health and Safety. It is important to note the requirements of this section shall be provided to prospective residential tenants prior to entering the rental or lease agreement. For additional laws and articles, visit AmericanLandlord.com.